What up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ. And listen, before we get into the video, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the STC fam. We are on the road to 100K subscribers right now. So if you guys appreciate the content, show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so right now. All right, let's get into the video.
You are not what society would say a black woman with 3 different fathers to her children would look like.
I got married when I was 18,
Okay.
military life. When you military, y'all know.
Yeah.
18, you married.
Yeah,
That's the first thing you
married.
do. When my son seeing me crying, wipe my tears away a year, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not going to stay in this just to say I've been married to my husband and we got a kid together. I'd rather us be apart and happy than together and miserable. My ex-fiance,
Who called the engagement off?
I call everything off. Sometimes men don't want to do that. They'll do things to make you want to leave.
Yeah.
And make you do it to make you feel like the bad guy.
Did you ever worry about that, being single and out here with 3 kids?
People were always telling you, oh, you're never going to find no man
Yep.
when you got 3 kids.
Yep.
Who?
Yep.
Who? Oh, okay. I personally know women that are married,
Miserable.
same man 10 years, and they are a single mom and married.
Vina says this all the time. Don't let your past paralyze you. You see this woman right here walking out of situations and relationships that no longer served her. Flourishing, successful.
This right here is crazy. Look, if a woman got 3 kids by 3 different men, she is for the streets. She's a bird. Don't matter how hard you try to make her not look like a bird, her actions shows that she's a bird. If you got 3 kids by 3 different men and you're still single, you are who you are. But it's crazy, and this is why I keep telling y'all, fam. All these chicks that you be seeing on these podcasts are birds. You're not going to find a quality woman chirping on these podcasts. That's a fact, but she's acting like this shit is okay. She's acting like her whole decisions is okay. She's trying to justify the shit. And now she's looking for a baby daddy number 4. This shit is crazy, man. Fellas, be wise out here, fam. Be wise out here. Because these hoes, they ain't playing. They not playing out here. This is crazy.
I'm out, I see your girl out, but I'm with one of my partners that don't know you. But I know your girl, and I know you, and he see your girl, and he trying to get at your girl. Guess I'm a real nigga. I'm stepping in. Hey, man, that's my partner girl. But I don't know him. That ain't got nothing to do with you knowing him. I know him. So what that mean? I ain't letting that shit fly. Now, if you caught her without me being around, then that's on you. But long as I'm in a present and I see that's my dog girl, or that's his baby mama, that's a no-go. Listen, man, I don't care if they divorce. You not about to chop it up with her in my presence because I fuck with both of them and I still love them. I don't care if they separated. That shit ain't gonna sit good on my heart.
I ain't gonna lie. I do agree to an extent. Like, if my boy is aggressively pushing up on my other dude girl, I'm be like, yo, chill, like that's my boy girl, whatever. But if it's a situation where he's talking to my boy girl and she's giving him traction, she's giving him an opening, at that point, there's nothing I could do about that, because if I intervene, that's really me cop blocking. And it's like, I'm not about to put my life on the line over another man's girl, because it all depends on how his girl chooses to conduct herself. Based on the fact that she know I'm there and she didn't curve my guy, it's on her, because a woman could shut all that shit down. All she got to do is decline. You see what I'm saying? So fellas, we got to be wise here at the same time. It's cool, like what he said is cool, like I'll do the same thing, but it all depends on the situation, because what's the point of me trying to avoid my boy from making a move, or for my boy doing something with another man's girl when another man's girl is willing? She's welcoming my boy. So it all depends on that situation, because I feel like if your boy girl don't shut it down, if she's giving your guy an opening, it is what it is, bro. Mind your business. That's just the bottom line. But you could holler at your boy like, yo, this is what transpired. I mean, you could do that. But what you can do is stop a girl from going, because she gonna go if she wanna go. That's just the bottom line.
Men judge men based off their woman. If a guy comes in and his woman is stunning and she looks beautiful and classy, all of a sudden, I'm like, what does that guy do?
Facts.
Who is that guy? Now, on the opposite end, if a woman that I feel is showing or showcasing some level of disrespect to her man, I have less respect for that man. That man gets talked about behind his back. That man gets invited to less places. And in fact, depending on the type of men that man has surrounded himself with, including his friends, that woman may even get more advances from people that he called his friends. Now, women have to protect their men. So that level of devotion, so much of it comes down to how she is when he's not around.
This 46-year-old man in Houston have been charged with murder and aggravated assault against a public servant after killing his ex-girlfriend and shooting at a police officer near a gas station by Texas Medical Center on Alameda Road. An employee who worked at the gas station said, "I had just made it to the store. I was getting ready to start my shift, and the lady walked in here and said, 'Please help me. He's gonna kill me.' And that's what her last words was. I remember him shooting like 9 times. 5 of the bullets hit our window, and 4 of the bullets hit her in her head." The Harris County Police Department said, "We had an officer in the area when the shooting took place, and once he arrived on the scene, there was a shootout in the middle of the street. And I don't know how, but in the middle of the exchange of gunfire, the man was able to get into the deputy's car and drive away, and then come back to the crime scene and have a shootout with another officer, and then get into his own car and drive away. Fast forward to right now. We have him in custody after a 3-hour standoff. And again, he's being charged with murder and aggravated assault against a public servant."
Nah, this right here is crazy. And this is why I keep saying the most dangerous man on this planet, bro, is a simp. A simp is always ready to crash out, bro. My condolences to this young woman. Sad situation. And this is why women got to be careful when it comes to choosing a man. Some of these dudes got mental issues, man. And it's not wise to play with some of these dudes. Like, some of these dudes are willing to crash out when you play with their emotions. Whenever you play with some men's heart, they don't know how to control and rationalize their emotions. And a lot of times, like, when it comes to these simps will take it there. This is a sad situation. To the women out there, y'all definitely got to be careful. Be careful out here, man. This right here is just sad.
Niggas always want to talk about, oh, you got a bunch of hoe friends. What that make you? A pimp, bitch. And we got a sale going on this week.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.